How to earn passive income with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is not only here to stay, it's an investment opportunity that will continue yielding returns for decades. But even if you missed out on the rise of cryptocurrency in its early days, don't despair. There are ways newbies can still make money through Bitcoin and other coins. Cryptocurrency mining. If you want to make passive income with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, mining is the original way. Mining involves using computing power, in this case via cryptography, to solve complex mathematical problems that are verified by writers of a proof of work, who share back their solution for reward in crypto coins or tokens at scale, distributing enough influence so no one entity holds 51% network capacity, which could bring stability challenges due to it being customizable, depending on what needs arise. While the early days of cryptocurrency mining were relatively easy and profitable, today it is a much different story. Thanks to the rise in popularity of digital currencies, competition among miners has increased significantly. As a result, many individuals have been forced to either invest in more powerful hardware or join mining pools in order to compete. Additionally, most major cryptocurrencies now have a fixed money supply, meaning that there is only a finite number of coins that can ever be mined. This has led to decreased rewards for miners and made it increasingly difficult to earn tokens. Despite these challenges, cryptocurrency mining remains a popular way for individuals to earn digital assets and support the network of their chosen currency. Today, mining is mostly performed by large mining farms using hundreds of ASICs and huge amounts of electricity. The power usage has become so intensive that to stay profitable, these farms are in places where temperatures are low enough to cool the machines and keep electricity costs down. Mining from these massive locations housed in cold regions continues to power proof-of-work networks like Bitcoin, and opportunities to invest in mining rigs emerge every time prices rise. But it's challenging for an individual to participate here given the high capital requirements and scale required. For example, an ASIC miner that might have cost a couple $1,000s a few years ago now costs upwards of $10,000. And the cost of electricity to run these machines is also very high. So, while there are still individuals mining Bitcoin, they are mostly doing it as part of a pool or through cloud mining contracts. This has led to a concentration of power among a few large players in the Bitcoin mining space. And as we've seen with other concentrated industries, this can be problematic for the network as a whole. Stacking tokens. Bitcoin mining is the process of verifying and adding transaction records to the public ledger, blockchain. Miners verify each transaction by solving a complex mathematical puzzle and then add the transaction to the blockchain. In return for their work, miners are awarded a certain number of bitcoins. However, mining bitcoins requires expensive equipment and electricity costs that make it unsustainable even for many larger mining groups. As a result, proof of stake has become a popular alternative for confirming transactions and generating cryptocurrency. With proof of stake, instead of verifying transactions, miners are responsible for validating blocks. In return for their work, they receive a portion of the cryptocurrency that is being staked. Staking is another way to generate passive income via cryptocurrency. By holding on to a certain amount of cryptocurrency, users can help to secure the network and earn rewards in return. While staking does not require expensive equipment or high electricity costs, it does require some initial capital to get started. However, for those looking for a passive income stream, staking can be a viable option. For people who hold cryptocurrencies which operate on proof of stake, they hold the option of staking their coins. When individuals stake their coins, they are essentially lending their coins to the network to validate transactions. In exchange for lending your coins and helping validate, the network rewards you with additional coins, effectively allowing you to earn interest. Similar to lending cash, coins that are staked are deposited into a special pool and thus available for everyday spending. The process of staking is relatively simple and can be done through most major exchanges and wallets. For many people, staking provides a passive income stream that can supplement their other earnings. Furthermore, as more and more people begin to stake their coins, it will help to secure the network and make it more resilient to attacks. Consequently, staking is a key part of owning and using cryptocurrencies, and it is something that everyone should consider taking advantage of. A person can only validate as many tokens as they have staked at a given time. The more you stake, the greater your ability to validate transactions earn more tokens. This is usually best done in a pool, where all users combine their coins to receive a larger portion of the transaction validating power. Many people are drawn to cryptocurrency for its potential to earn passive income, and staking is one of the most popular methods for doing so. However, it's important to understand that staking often requires a minimum investment. For example, Ethereum ETH currently requires 32 ETH, $32,000, to establish a staking pool. This can be a deterrent for smaller investors, but it's important to remember that you can usually participate in group pools with other holders. In addition, you'll need to have a constant connection to a crypto wallet in order to maximize your earnings. Some people see staking as a way to combat inflation, as it allows you to increase your supply of tokens without having to invest any additional funds. Ultimately, it's up to each individual investor to decide whether or not staking is right for them. Lending cryptocurrency. The basic principles of lending crypto are the same as traditional cash loans. The borrower pays interest to the lender. In this case, the loan is secured by crypto assets in an amount higher than what is being borrowed. For example, you deposit your Bitcoin and can borrow fiat currency, currencies issued by countries like a US dollar, as opposed to cryptocurrencies backed by decentralized networks. Certain platforms like BlockFi act as marketplaces, where they pay a fixed interest rate to crypto depositors, like a high-yield savings account, then turn around and lend those assets out to borrowers who can make even higher returns. This allows both lenders and borrowers to benefit from the growing value of crypto assets while still providing a degree of security against volatility. And because crypto loans are still a relatively new phenomenon, there are often generous sign-up bonuses and promotional rates available, making now a great time to get involved. Crypto lending is a new way to generate passive income that is becoming increasingly popular. The concept is simple: investors lend their crypto to borrowers, who use it as collateral. In exchange, the borrower pays interest on the loan. This way, investors can earn money without having to sell their crypto, and borrowers can get access to fiat currency without having to go through a traditional bank. There are many advantages to crypto lending. For one, it allows investors to avoid the volatility of the cryptocurrency market. Additionally, interest rates on loans are typically quite high, which means that investors can earn a decent return on their investment. Finally, because crypto lending platforms are decentralized, there are often no fees associated with this type of investment. If you're interested in getting started with crypto lending, there are a few things you need to know. First, you'll need to set up an account with a lending platform like BlockFi, Gemini, or Celsius. Once your account is set up, you can begin transferring your crypto into it. Once your crypto is in the account, you can start earning interest on it right away. Crypto lending is a great way to earn passive income. It's simple to set up. You can choose to use a DeFi, decentralized finance, app like Compound, or Aave, linked through a crypto wallet like Coinbase. These services allow you to compare rates, pick the most favorable one. Some offer interest rates of up to 8% APR, but rates do vary widely, and invest your money. Then, you can just watch the passive income accrue right in your wallet. As anyone who has ever invested in a startup knows, there is always a certain amount of risk involved. And when it comes to lending platforms, that risk can be magnified. While there are some newer platforms that have been generating impressive returns, they may also be more vulnerable to bugs or hacks. So before you invest, it's important to do your homework and make sure you're comfortable with the risks. Keep in mind that, as always, generating returns requires taking risks. But if you're willing to accept the risk, the potential rewards can be well worth it. Just be sure to allocate accordingly and keep some of your assets in more conservative investments. That way, you'll be able to weather any bumps in the road and still come out ahead in the long run.